Hi, this is Subpixel with just a short demonstration of putting the Resolume UI in a quadrant of a wall controller. So here I've got an external monitor which I have connected to a wall controller via a 6x6 matrix. I've just got the 4 outputs from the wall controller going to the first 4 inputs of the matrix, and I've got 1 output from the matrix which goes to the monitor. So at the moment I've just got set the input. As you can see, it's set to number 1. So the suggestion made was to put a Resolume window in one of the 4 quadrants of a wall controller, assumedly at 4K, such as a Datapath Fx or something like whatever they're called, Fx4. I'm just using a cheapy wall controller which does about the same job. So if we open the advanced output window, in this case I've already got it so that the output is actually visible, so the preview. So as you can see, I've got a 4K layout here which is going to display to. Unfortunately, the resolution coming through the wall controller is not great, but it's a 4K wall controller, and we can see that it's got a circle in the middle. So you can see just here, the circle shows you basically which quadrant we're in. And just to demonstrate, if we move just off the window and click on the background, we can make it so that the output is completely clear, the mouse is not visible. If I click on that screen, the mouse cursor's appeared, and then I can Alt-Tab to bring the Resolume UI to the foreground. And that goes for the actual main Resolume UI as well. So just to show that we've got the outputs here, we can select the second quadrant is the top right corner, the third quadrant is the bottom left corner, and the fourth quadrant, if I can select it properly, is the bottom right hand corner. So just back to the first quadrant, top left hand corner, and we have the UI here. So we could, in Windows 11, use this little assistance box here and say match it to the top left hand corner. But trying to have things that run all the way to the edge, you run the risk of a little bit of bleed perhaps into the next screen, or to the next quadrant in this case, which happens to go to a separate physical HDMI output. So maybe it's safer to keep your window perhaps minimized, or not minimized, but just away from the edges if you are really trying to use this. And the other thing to be aware of course, is that when you're using Alt-Tab, if the main screen or the main output for your Windows system is one of your actual monitors or the wall controllers, then every time you use Alt-Tab, you're going to end up showing the main Windows controls potentially on top of your main screen output, which you don't want. So if you are going to use this technique, you most certainly don't want to have any other applications running or be thinking that you're going to use the Alt-Tab trick to switch between the UI and the actual output during a show without getting the UI being exposed to the viewers. All right, that's all for now. Bye.